Hey everybody. Yeah, it has been a minute since I've been on here. It has just been a crazy time, as you all know from then. I think the last time I posted a video was before the pandemic hit. And then the pandemic hit and there was just so much going on. First of all, I moved. I mean, everything has happened since then, but I gotta tell you, you know, the pandemic, I'm working from home now, grateful that I still have a job. So I've been working from home and, you know, things have been doing pretty well. I mean, I've had problems with my knees for many years and they needed to be replaced. And I already had one replaced and the other one was slated to be replaced, but it kept getting canceled, postponed because the pandemic, something else would happen. There was just so much going on. So, but before we get into it, let's just talk about the main point of this is to talk about the hair. Take a look at that. I don't do anything special with it now. It's the same treatment. It's going gray, as you can see in the front. It's coming in really nice and it feels really good. Let me just take it out. And I don't do any kind of styling or anything. I just put it up in these little things like this just to get it out of the way so it doesn't annoy me. You can see it's gotten really long since the last time I was on here too. I didn't even notice it until somebody took a picture and I was like, whoa. You don't really, I'm just living life. I didn't know how long it had gotten until, looking at it. But hey, isn't it nice? It's coming in really nice. Now, one thing about being at home with this pandemic is that I was in the house all the time in this dry heat. And the dry heat really dried out my hair. And as you know from my previous videos, I've been having problems with the spray solution that I was putting in my hair to add moisture. That spray solution seemed like it added so much moisture that it would get locked in my hair and it would breed something that smelled really awful. And after a deep cleanse and getting rid of that, I said I wasn't going to use oil in my hair. Well, now my hair had gotten to a point where it was so dry, I had to do something. But at the same time, I was worried about getting stuff stuck in the locks and breeding all kinds of unwanted things that I did not want in there. So what really worked was I washed my hair, did a deep cleanse with it. Well, not a deep cleanse, but I just used a clarifying shampoo just to get rid of, whatever residue was there. And then after I rinsed it out really good for the final rinse, I took an empty water bottle and I put a half a teaspoon of avocado oil in it. Now I put a couple of essential oils in there, but you don't have to do that. I mean, it was just for the experience to smell something nice. But the main point is tap water and then a half a teaspoon of avocado oil. I poured that all over my head, let it sit in there for a while I was doing my thing, and then just rinsed it out. And boy, oh boy, it really made a difference. It was just enough to give my hair the moisture and lubrication that it needed without being too greasy and without sealing in moisture that just breeds, things that I don't want. It was just enough. So for me, that seems like it's a really good solution. It's just a water bottle with, just a little bit of oil in it. Put it in there, and I won't do it all the time. It was just enough because it was just so dry. I was really worried about, some damage. It just made it much easier for my hair to be damaged. But anyway, since the last time I saw you, what had happened was I went on, I was supposed to have my knee replaced, and I'm partially disabled as a result of my knees not working properly. So for the whole time that I'm trying to get this knee replaced, I'm pretty much sidelined. I'm in the house. I don't go too much anywhere because there's not so much that I can do on my legs when they're like this. So then it got put off because of the pandemic, and I was just in the house sitting around, and as we all were doing, and even little things that you could do, I really couldn't. So finally around August, I thought this is the perfect window to get in and get this thing done before the flu season came, and before everybody was talking about how COVID-19 was going to get real bad in the fall around the flu season. It was just going to be terrible. I said, well, let me hurry up and see if I can squeeze in and get this done now. So sure enough, I got my second knee replaced on September 23rd. Got that done, went through the process of doing that, and now I am recuperating from having that done. So because we're here with COVID-19, it gives me plenty of time to really work on rebuilding the strength in my knees and getting all of that tissue healed and so forth. But I gotta tell you, it still hurts. For a while there, I was like, what are you, crazy? Because the pain, I thought that, by now, I wouldn't have any pain in it, but I still do. I still have to manage pain. I still got to take medication, and I don't like taking pills. But I have to do it if I want to keep up with the exercises, do the things you need to do to strengthen your knee and get your knee used to working around this new piece of hardware that has gone in to replace the knee that I had. So, and then all the while that's going on, there's all sorts of stuff going on. They're giving me narcotics, and I had to have anesthesia. I was in the hospital for a while, and while my knee was like this and I was in the hospital, I couldn't bathe, I couldn't shower. It was really gross. And then they put me on a special diet. My hair suffered in there, it really did. And not having any kind of plan for how I was going to keep my hair moisturized. You know what I did? Every time I had a chance to be at a sink or have some water near me, I just put water in my hands and just sort of run it through. And I wore a satin bonnet. I had a bonnet. Let me see if I have one here. I do. I have this long satin bonnet that I wear. I bought it like that so that my hair could grow into it. So, I just turn it inside out, grab my hair like this, and then pull the bonnet on. Shake it out. And that's how my hair is protected. And that is what I wore to protect my hair from all the stuff that was going on. And then when I'm ready to go, just slip it right off. Really nice, really cool. Anyway, I bought this bonnet on Amazon. But I've seen all kinds of people selling these things. They're very easy to come by. You could make your own if you want to, so they're really good. But yeah, so that's it. I just wanted to get on here really quick and catch up with you all and let you know how things are going. As you can see, and my hair, another thing, they are combining. I don't do really much to my hair. They seem to be combining on their own. Semi-Freeform is what I got. What I did was I twisted my hair one day and never touched it again. So now it's just growing out. You can't see any definition from the twists that I originally did because I'm really bad at twisting hair anyway, so it was just very loose twists to begin with. And since then, my hair is just sort of doing its thing. Yeah, I don't do much to it. Wash it once a week, every now and then. And during the winter months, the dryness I handle by just rinsing my hair with plain tap water with a half a teaspoon of oil in it. Rinse it out, And that seems to be enough to give my hair some new life and some new strength. So anyway, I hope you all are doing well. You know, all of this stuff with the pandemic, we're all going crazy. I want to go out so bad, but there's no place to go. Even if I could go, no place to go. Everything is closed. There's no place I want to go to. And even if I could go there, with me and my knees still recuperating from this surgery, I'm not really comfortable. I have to be able to sit down. You know, it's really hard for me to do things. And then I get all the way somewhere and then I get stuck there and I can't get back because I don't have the stamina or the physical ability to really do with myself like I need to. So I'm still a work in progress, but I'm still here. I'm still hanging in there and I'm feeling pretty good. So I hope you all are doing well too. I will catch up with you later. Love you guys. Bye-bye.